If you're a winger looking to improve, then you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, we'll talk about how you can become a more dangerous and effective winger in the attacking end of the pitch. First and foremost, you need to get on the ball. In most games, you'll see that one side of the pitch gets a lot more of the ball than the other. If you look at when Messi used to pull out onto the right wing or Ronaldo pulled out onto the left, they would be the dangerous player and their team would always look to dominate on that side of the pitch. So as a winger, it's important that you attract the ball, that you're not just hanging out on the non-ball side waiting for something to come. You need to be involved in the play, making something happen. You need to get your back line and your center mids looking to find you anytime they're under pressure. And you develop this with off the ball movement. I emphasize this with all of my players in every single position, but as a winger, you need to be very effective in your off the ball movement. You need to operate in dangerous areas of the pitch, but you also need to be intelligent with your movement. As a winger, if you can hang out on the blind side of a defender where they have to make a decision if they're going to look at you or if they're going to look at the ball, if you attract their eyes, that'll give your teammates more time on the ball. And if that defender's still focused on the ball, being on that blind side will allow you to make more dangerous runs and get involved in attacking areas. And when you're on that blind side, you can bide your time. You can wait for the opportune moment and decide if you're going to check very hard to the ball and demand it from your teammate, or if you're going to develop a dangerous run for your teammate to get their head up and to find you. Second, as a winger, it's so important to remember, and it's easy to forget, that you need to be dangerous. Oftentimes I see wingers saying, oh, I was successful in these areas, but they didn't create dangerous opportunities. They didn't get a goal. They didn't get an assist. But wingers are one of the main players that every team looks to create these dangerous opportunities. So you need to start quantifying your success with the opportunities you've created and the goals and assists that you've had. In order to do this, as a winger, you need to have a full view of the pitch. You need to constantly be scanning and understand where the dangerous positions are. If you're only looking at the ball or you're only looking at making straight runs down the line, you're not going to have an idea of where the opponent's weak points are and where your teammates are making their runs. So ideally, as a winger, you're able to get high up the pitch into advanced positions and get the ball when you already know what's happening around you and in the box. And you need to have a direct view into your striker, into your opposite winger, and into your 10. And the dangerous decisions that you can make as a winger are likely driving end line and getting a cutback, or cutting inside and either getting a shot or a pass into one of your other attacking players. And the last way to be more effective and dangerous as a winger is to master one skill. Now, as a coach, I'm a big proponent of all of my players in their positions knowing several skills and having a variety of different moves and skills that they can implement to beat a defender or do whatever I need them to do in their position. However, as a winger, when you get in those 1v1 situations, you need to have a clear idea of what you're going to do. And one way to do this is to have one skill that you're extremely effective at. Now, everybody can look at current or past professional players that were extremely good at one skill. But now wingers, if you look at someone like Arjen Robben, every single defender that went up against him knew exactly what he wanted to do, yet he was so good at it that he could fool them and still get to do that one skill, which was cutting in from that right wing as an inverted winger, getting on his left foot and hitting a curler far post. So as a winger, you need to put hours and hours and thousands of attempts in training under pressure into perfecting one skill, whether that's a step over, whether that's a body feint, whatever it is, you need to be so efficient at it. Now, can you master a body feint inside with a strong push end line to get a cutback? Or can you use a body feint or a step over to get a defender off balance and cut in to your inside foot? Having one skill that you have mastered is going to make you so much more confident when you get in these dangerous areas of the pitch. So if you made it this far, make sure to like, comment down below what position you play and what your strong foot is, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you. Catch you in the next video.